for victory, and the rest is history. We gon' get the W for the city. Yeah. They can't take them BUCs. We bucking on them. We bucking on them. They can't take them BUCs. We rollin', cannons reloaded. They can't take them BUCs. We bucking on them. We bucking on them. They can't take them BUCs. We rollin', cannons reloaded.
Touchdown ready in the stadium. Keep the cannon steady when we aiming them. Both swords standing like Arabians. Get your block knocked if we coming at your cranium. Moody chains forward, we outgaining them. Force fumble, biggest hits, rearranging them. Dedicated fans celebrating, ain't no changing them. Interceptions, 7-2 over mania. I can break the scope, we're doing 50 plus. Bringing pain like a train or a city bus. Insane, rare rage, take away your brain and guts. Opponents put to shame when we came through in the clutch. Offense and defense, we trust. You can't bang with bucks. Pre-play audibles, we changing it up. There's no containing us. They can't play with us. They can't hang with us. We stay ranking up. Crowd going crazy, yeah, they shaking it up. Burn you downfield, call it blazing it up. Super Bowl rings the only thing next let up. Driving to the end zone like a second home. Hardest ball players that you ever known. Hitman flag with the skull and bones. Fire, cannons finna let them go.
They can't take them BUCs. We bucking on them. We bucking on them. They can't take them BUCs. We rollin', cannons reloaded. They can't take them BUCs. We bucking on them. We bucking on them. They can't take them BUCs. We rollin', cannons reloaded. Line it up. We crushing our rivals. Them pirates on the treasure hunt for all of the titles. Yeah. Everybody rocking that red and gray. That's that Tampa Bay. Line it up. We crushing our rivals. Them pirates on the treasure hunt for all of the titles. Yeah. Everybody rocking that red and gray. That's that Tampa Bay. If you a real Buccaneer, please stand and salute. Salute. All my real Buccaneers, please stand and salute. Salute. We bucking on. We bucking on. We bucking on. We bucking on.
Yeah, like, welcome. If you're hearing the sound of my voice, you know it's Saturday here on the West Coast, the best coast of Florida, Tampa Bay. If we get this World Series, it's all over. It's all over. The quadruple crown belongs to Tampa. But that being said, you're listening to Flow Higher Radio, and this is Cover 2 Conversations. 2 Tampa natives, at least 2 topics for 2 points of view for 2 whole hours here on Flow Higher Radio. This is your main man, Mike D, and I'm always joined by
Reginald Gray.
And Reginald Gray always brings on the greatest guest, but he's a member of the family now. We have King Solomon in the house.
What's up?
Got Queen Sheba in the back, holding it back just in case something go down. He got his queen with him. And of course, we got the brothers from another mother. Oh man, we got Alfie the Sith Lord here. Alfie the Sith Lord, and the Surgeon General, Serge Gotti, the Teflon producer, and now headlining act, rapper, writer, producer. He just adding to his titles. He said the Cleveland Browns can't do it. Cleveland Cavaliers can't do it. The Cleveland Indians can't do it. He's gonna bring Cleveland back.
Baker
to the top.
Mayfield can't do it.
Welcome to Cover 2 Conversations. I'm glad to be back. Hope everyone's staying safe out there. I know we still got some things going on with this.
It ain't going nowhere. It's been 2 years now. Accepting COVID ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years.
I said this 2 years ago. Y'all didn't believe me. It's a virus. It ain't going nowhere. It's with us forever.
It's a virus.
Well,
I wondered something back.
We need to stop killing people. That's what we need.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Was this a problem back when the flu first came out?
It probably was.
Yeah.
Back in the early
Were they pushing
1800s?
So that being said, great intro, Bucks anthem, Bucks theme. But I don't know, man. I'm a little concerned about the Buccaneers right
save
now.
that. I got a whole segment.
So let's recap.
Let's see if you know the ledge.
Yeah.
Let's recap the
If
Buccaneers.
you missed the last week's show, I've got a whole segment called Solomon Talk Red Off the Ledge about my concerns.
We will talk about that later.
So your concerns in there also, we can do that.
Well, my concerns start with the Bucks Patriots. So
we'll save that.
Yeah. So let's talk
recap
about
the game from
Let's
last
recap the game. We win. Towards the end, field goal, correct?
Missed field goal.
I can't tell you how good. When that ball was in the air, I'm like,
It was 55.
I'm
maybe,
like
something
Belichick. I'm like
56
Belichick
field
did
goal.
it to him, and I think Belichick's a great coach. I think he outcoached himself in this one only because you had to get 3 yards for a first down, and our secondary was depleted.
Yes.
You could have easily got 3 yards.
Yes.
Because that dude had completed like 16, 17 straight, Solomon?
He had completed 19 straight in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So, we had gotten to the end of the fourth quarter when he needed the 3 yards.
Yeah, just needed 3 yards.
Hey,
so,
my frat brother, I love him. His frat brother, Blue Phi Beta Sigma, but Sherman, he just been there a week, right? 2 weeks.
It was 3 days.
Yeah.
Dude.
So I get that, but I wouldn't. It was kind of a lackluster.
Dude, he was on the couch. He
I
had no
understand.
training
I
camp, no
understand. I
preseason.
understand. That's why I say, hey, I know who he is. I know what he can do. So I'm happy that we have him. I'm hoping that once he gets to the defensive game plan, all that, he was sharpen up. But man, that dude, that rookie. He's a rookie, right?
Mac Jones.
Yeah, he was. He was. He was looking kind of scary out there.
Mac
What
Jones?
happened? So Reggie, what happened to our defense?
Dude, it ain't just Mac Jones. That was one of the things that Solomon had talked me off the ledge off last week.
Oh.
I'm concerned about our secondary and what everybody is doing, which is actually a great game plan. Is we can't run on these Bucks. We're not going to waste time on first down and second down.
Right.
We're going to throw in every single play. And our secondary, we've got our top 3 corners are hurt. Well, I think we're getting Dean back. Well, that's going to be great. I know, right?
Sarcasm?
That's sarcasm. We're getting Dean back, but again, it's better than having some unknown dude we just put up there in the corner. So, right now, the numbers are kind of skewed because people are deciding to throw instead of run. So, when you throw the ball, was it two good things can happen? 3?
Interception.
Yeah, they can catch it and knock it down, or we get an interception, but we're not getting that many turnovers right now.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're making this short passing game an extension of the run game. We can't run the ball up the middle with big bodies like Vita Vea and Dominic Sue right there. So we basically just throw these little 2-yard, 3-yard passes. The cornerbacks bite up fake on it, then we hit them for 11, 12 yards.
Right.
And that's all teams are doing. Dak created the blueprint in week 1.
Yeah.
And it hasn't changed since.
Cowboys did that.
And it's just like in week 1, we win, but we kind of like, did they lose or did we win?
The one positive of doing it, I think Solomon probably agree with me, is even them doing that, you got to get like a 10, 15, 16 play drive.
In order to score.
And sooner or later, hopefully,
Something's gotta happen.
something's going to go wrong.
Yeah.
And I see in Tom Brady, though. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I said the mistakes teams are making is you're giving Tom time right at the end.
Yeah, that's the thing with that field.
Yeah, you don't want to. You want to do
You
that.
don't wanna
50
give 'em a minute.
seconds. I wouldn't have thought 50 seconds is a long time until you see Aaron Rodgers. You go, 50 seconds is too long. It's too long.
And keep in mind, if they would have made the field goal, he had like 50-plus seconds left with
that's
2
what I'm saying.
timeouts.
Yeah, so,
only needing a field goal. You
Right.
saw what he did here in Tampa.
Yeah, it's scary. But even him, it seems like. Gronk went out early. Cracked ribs or broken ribs. I don't remember.
He didn't play.
Two fractured ribs from the week before.
Right. Yeah. So Gronk's not there. So his safety net wasn't there. Obviously, our man is still doing his thing. Not O.J. Howard, I know.
Man.
You don't need to talk about that. But everyone's kind of doing their thing. But I feel like our offense is a little bit lackluster. Of course, he broke the all-time yards, passing yards. While Drew Brees was sitting there on the sideline, so that was kind of interesting to see that.
Yeah.
But once again, it was kind of like,
I think this particular game, had been so hyped up since the schedule was announced. And no one anticipated the weather would be what it
Oh
was.
man, that was a good point. Very good point. It was in the rain.
And I just believe he went in there with so many emotions and what have you. He had hyped himself up, and it was, in my opinion, it was a subpar performance from Tom.
I don't think so.
I think it was a subpar performance.
It was subpar,
from
but
Belichick
I put that
as
down
well.
as one of the questions. Did he play subpar or poorly, or did Belichick cause him to play that way? I think he went into that game as Belichick knows me, and I refuse to make any throw that's going to be a turnover.
Okay,
I think he was like consciously, I'm not going to make a bad throw.
I can buy that.
I'll
But there-
overthrow it, but I'm not.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. There were plays. There were a couple
Yeah.
plays across the middle where Mike was wide open and he just overthrew him.
Yeah,
and,
I was about
and
to
he
bring
doesn't
that up.
miss those.
Right. But he hit the one when he broke the record.
Exactly. And
And
so
in triple coverage.
And they gave him some yards too, just to make it.
you know, and it was one of those things. I mean, I think he wanted it so bad.
Bad, yeah. And everybody knew. I mean, if I was a Buccaneer on the offense, I would know, like, I cannot miss a block.
Right.
I can't miss a thing, or he's going to have my
You know, you had reporters talking about, he might have been under the weather or something because his voice was hoarse the entire time. during
he was
interviews.
screaming. He was screaming.
at practice.
Yeah, he was screaming.
We ain't losing this game. So every mistake he's probably yelling at these
Matter of
dudes.
fact, do you think there's anything, because, hearing all the thing about Facebook now, all the algorithms, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but the last week or so, Facebook's been showing all these Kobe, like, little bites where he's been talking crap on the court or yelling at his teammates and stuff like that. And I thought the same thing that,
Right.
you got players like a Kobe or Michael Jordan, the GOAT, and how they, they take that stuff seriously. And they grown men talking to other grown men, but they talking to grown men like children. Like, you, what?
So it's like you said, it's like an algorithm. If you pop up something and it just links to something else. So I think what it is, it's an advertising ploy going on right now.
Yeah, there's something going on because Kobe's been all over my.
Well, because they're tying this into. I don't know if you remember when we
The
first
whistleblower?
when we first got into watching The Last Dance, the Bulls thing,
Yeah.
and how Michael was talking about players in practice and stuff like that. You've got this documentary coming up about Brady, Man in the Arena, and it's going to be a 5-part series.
That's right. Because they've been following him around with cameras.
Exactly.
That's right.
So starting from New England all the way up into the boat parade.
If they don't
last year.
show him drunk at the boat parade, it's not a real documentary. So
Nope. Sure ain't.
all right.
Yeah, but that's on that extra ESPN channel. You got to buy that one, right?
No, is it? No, I thought it was coming on
I thought it was
ESPN.
an ESPN Plus or something.
30 for 30?
No,
I thought it was,
I
I
think
thought it was
it's a-
some new channel ESPN got.
So, like I said, I was watching my frat brother. Obviously, I have an interest in his being successful. Anytime I see a human being inhuman, but they're famous, so it gets over. He was drunk, he was upset,
Right.
banging on the door. Should know if people got Ring cameras, dog, but it is what it is. It happens. It happens. We've been there. If we haven't done it, we've seen it done. Obviously, caused some issues. So him get another chance is great. I understand the problem is he came from, where he was the top in the world, right? Super Bowl champion, he talks a lot of smack. A lot of smack. Ain't really been that same way since. Now he lost all his teammates, but, it is what it is. Goes to San Francisco. Don't remember his record there or how he was doing,
played
but
good. Yes,
but
he
it's
made the Pro Bowl.
something.
He made the Pro Bowl
I about to say
there.
I think he did well. So I was definitely looking for him to come here.
The last season he played, he had made a Pro Bowl.
Yeah, so
only the last full season, but he got hurt the last season because of a calf or something. I think it was. So that's why he didn't finish the year. But that was it. When he played the last time, he played up to par.
And so I knew putting him starting and he just flew here, you know what I'm saying, was going to be problematic. So I would kind of say I think he probably had a good game for someone who doesn't know the game, just join. But was it Sherman-esque? I don't know.
So someone asked me what my thoughts were about him starting, and I said, well, we had no choice because of the injury problem. But my opinion on Richard Sherman with that game was he's such a cerebral player that he wasn't going to put us in a bad position. He might have given up 5-6 catches or what have you.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to get beat deep. He wasn't going to be out of position. He's going to do what a corner does. If you catch the ball, you're going to catch the ball and you ain't going nowhere. That's it. I'm going to hit you right there. He might break up a couple passes. He even had a fumble recovery. So, I don't think he played poorly, especially for, like you said, somebody being on the team 3 days and thrown into a starting position.
Yep. So
Yeah,
I'm
before
excited.
week of training in.
And the thing is, I'm hoping that he can pass some of that knowledge on to the other corners and stuff
Exactly.
like that. You know,
Exactly.
that's
And
what I'm hoping.
That's what I was thinking too.
That's
as
what I'm
well.
looking for.
He's going to be more beneficial in the film room,
Right.
than he actually is going to be on the field.
So I'm looking for it. I'm glad he's here. Like I say, reach out to us, Sigma, Xi Sigma. Check us out. Sherman, go ahead and transfer your membership, man. We would love to have you. So, Miami Dolphins. Talking about yet? Oh,
No, we're going out later on.
We're doing that later on. We're going to talk about. Someone's going to have to explain his name to me. This. We're doing a music break first, and then we're going to talk about Snow the product. I need to understand that a little bit more. You want to explain that?
Okay, music break coming up because Ohio had a special interview a couple nights ago. I couldn't make it down here. I wanted to sit in on it. The artist Snow the product from Cali, right? California.
Yep.
From Cali. She performed in St. Pete. Janice?
Janice Live.
Yeah. And one of the local artists here, T.O., he opened for her, and he brought her down here for an interview.
T.O.
No, not that T.O.
Not that too.
Get your popcorn ready.
You still gotta get your popcorn ready for the TO too.
He's one. Actually, I got some music from him too. I'm gonna play a little.
Oh,
bit
that's
later on.
fantastic.
So, no, I've been following Snow. I actually met Snow at A3C back in 2013.
Really?
Wow.
When was this?
That's when we went out.
No, I mean when? Because I don't remember.
On the way of us going out, we walked right by her, and I recognized her. I said, "Snow," and she
What,
turned
was
around,
this-
took a picture, and then I saw
That's
her in
when
the club.
we were out
Was
there.
this at the festival or no? Okay.
No, this was nighttime in the club.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And Miko took a picture of me and her together.
Um,
Then I took another picture with her, like on the walkway when she was walking out. She was with her
that
homegirls.
was-
No, she's real cool chick.
That's
She never
great.
made the mainstream crossover, but she's getting all her money on tours.
Yeah, you know.
Really?
Yeah, she's getting.
She's
all her
one of
money
the
on tours.
biggest independent artists, one of the biggest independent female artists in the game. Period.
Yeah, makes her own T-shirts or all her swag, or everything she got. She does herself out of her home. She has a house, so everything she does, her family's involved with it. So
Okay.
all the money goes to her. She keeps her family as part of the business. You know.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm looking forward to hearing
it.
it.
Does her own stuff.
So,
Now-
And she's got bars.
Yeah, she can spit. And so I'm playing like, some of the older stuff when I first got onto her. So I got 3 songs. They're all pretty short. They're all like freestyles. So first one's going to be Snow the Product. Ripping freestyle. I think she's on top of what was the Bad Boy South. I don't want no.
Oh, yeah.
You know the song.
Yeah.
Was it UGK? I forgot the name of the group.
One
When you hear the beat, you'll know
Bone
who it is.
Crusher or something like that?
Bone Crusher was in the video with him. I can't think who it is right now. Then freestyle, never give a fuck freestyle.
Okay.
And next one is Flexcuation remix, which is a beat she took from Logic. She's spitting on top of that one. So they're like 2 minutes apiece, so it won't be that long. All right, so music break. Snow the product coming up.
All right,
Ohio
this
Radio.
is Flow Higher Radio. This is Cover 2 Conversations, 2 temperatures, at least 2 topics, 2 phones review for 2 hours here on Flow Higher. This is your main man, Mike D, and I'm always joined by
Reginald Grape.
We'll be back after this music break, and we're going to be talking about Snow the product.
Hold up, could it be? Little MC go this hard and she looking like me, hoes like OMG. This white girl can't go far, she can't mess with a beat, well I guess we gon' see. Cause I'm running up in it with back up in Mexican G's. And I'm flexing on these little heifers that be thinking they going next, well they next after me. They call me Snow White the product, there's not a chick that is harder. So now I'ma hit them harder than knock off shots of some papa. My style is fresh as Banaka, the trunk is kicking like soccer. But I'm a monster like Chewbacca, but I am punk as Waka Flocka. It ain't no doctor for this, I'm sick and I've been going hard as a rock on my shit. I sound right even with no rocks, I'm already naming another motherfucker that has got it like this. I'ma lock you with this, ain't no profit to split. I will off any bitch trying to start with this. Call 911, call the cops, man. It's a little minutes in the beginning to kill him again. They asking, is she white? Do she right? Who the hell think this shit that's high? Is she signed? Is she high? Why she unknown if she nice? She kill guys, tell me why. She ain't on like every side. Little chick better than very nice. Man, I've been telling them they need Christ. Lyrical murderer, get it in your brain. Every other little chick spitting is insane. I'm coming up in the same, and I'm taking names, and I'm taking aim. Any minute I'm a spray. Born up in the bay, live down south. Every other rapper better get out now. You ain't never met a chick with my style. When it all boiled down, I'm next, no doubt. Immaculate flow, Latin rap for the soul. I was gone for a year, but I'm back to the throne. I'ma take what's mine. I ain't asking no more. I'ma take it and make it. You bastard should know that I have been the coldest. You know me, you know this. You could've, but didn't help me. Now you notice that I'm gonna make it. You rappers is hoes. If you ask for a favor, the answer is no, bitch. Yours. I've been woke even with my eyes closed.
mira que eso va pa' largo. Tiren barrio, rise low, live fast, better get that cash flow. Anybody wanna stand in my way? I got people yelling, whoop that ass. No, Snow the product got fed up with the shit. Life already hard enough as it is. I don't need these motherfuckers shading me or talking shit about where the fuck I am. I've been out here getting cash on my own. Travel the country, headlining my shows. I ain't asking anybody for favors. You motherfuckers wanna hate on me, Snowman? Tell me about it. I know how you feel about me. Lyrically, I can threaten anybody's fucking career. How you feel about it? Since we're being honest, I could give it all up. Have a couple babies. When they learn to talk, then they will spit some bars. And I can guarantee you that it's fire somewhere in their first verse. They will say you garbage. I'm a motherfucking problem, for real. Money talks, I'm talking a mill. Mac is out, don't gotta conceal. Mac is out, don't gotta conceal. Top 5, I'm top 2. Talking spitting bars and that grind too. Y'all childs play like Caillou. And by the way, that was a haiku. Look, goddamn it, Atlantic. Better get it together before Strange hit him with a tech. Slept on so long, got a kink in my neck. I've been thinking it's best we relinquish the debt. Got it all in cash, or I could write a check. Or y'all could buy me lunch, or y'all could give me a desk and let me write for rappers. Y'all do get pressed. I feel like Piper Chapman. How much time is left? Cause goddamn. Goddamn. I'm just kidding, ladies. You know I love you. Hey, man. Fuck this shit. Look. Protege Beats. Look. Yo, Snow White, the product, still that fucking mamacita. If you ain't heard about me yet, hola, it's nice to meet ya. Walk around town, everybody throw the pizza. Cause I'm cutting them checks like FEMA. Cause I got me a team of hot little Latinas. And they got a couple double D cups. And sell sex, yeah, bet I will. But not me, I just collect the bill. I got a hot chick and her ass dressed to kill. And I'm not Jigga Man, but I'll get a meal. Throw the rock in your hands and I'll get a deal. Got it locked cause I'm Cali to Texas drill. And drive off in a caddy sedan DeVille. I got lots, so I'm saying I got mass appeal. But I never gave a fuck, and I probably never will. I'm the only chick with no cosign. Fuck splitting up a deal. Man, you know I got hella bread to make, so I just need the dough and chill. And then I put that shit on bake and then pull out the fucking meal. See, this whole industry is fake, but they just seem to know the drill. So if a chick is in my way and if she hate the hoe get killed. Man, you know what? I'm born up in the bay, so all these fishes need to chill. The San Jose shark in the water, and I'm hungry to the gill. How you feel?
Boom, are we back?
We are back. We are black. We're in Tampa Bay.
According to Sage Steele, my daddy ain't been around.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, boy. Some people. That being said, thank you again, Reggie. Great Stoker of the Jungle always brings us great music, and that was Snow the Product. I forgot the names of the songs, but
they're all freestyles. So.
Yeah, she's pretty dope. She was here on Florida Radio just recently. I understand the name is Snow because she's a Mexican American, and she's
an Anglo-looking Mexican American.
An Anglo-looking Mexican American, and because Snow can also be a colloquialism for coca.
Yes, cocaine is white. Cocaine is white, and she's dope.
Snow the product. Oh.
And she markets herself, so she's the product.
Okay, Snow the product. Well, she's great. So she was here in Tampa, or at least in Pinellas County, in Janice Landing.
In Tampa Bay.
And then she was in Orlando, and you say tonight she's in Miami.
Yep.
So
bouncing all over Florida.
What was in the mic that you're talking into right now?
Yep, that very mic.
Yeah, she was sitting right there where you're at, Mike.
Oh, I should take it with me. So tell me about this Snow. I mean, so this is an independent hip hop artist.
Yeah,
how long she's been around?
I've heard about her back in 2012. So I'm sure she was doing music back in 2008, 2009, stuff like that. But I got onto her back in 2012, just by total accident. I was surfing YouTube and I just ran to one of her videos, and once I see an artist I like, I keep looking for them. And so I downloaded some of her mixtapes. So I started for her on YouTube, and I've just been following her ever since.
It is amazing how social media has allowed independent everything. I mean, with videographers, photographers, and Instagram artists to kind of build their own, no record company, nothing.
I always think back to sports where, can you imagine if Brian Bosworth was in this era
and had a podcast?
No, not even that. Had Instagram and all that stuff. Same with Deion when Deion
would have been a local product.
Jesus.
Well, believe it or not, and I learned this from Shannon. She was a Miami fan and what have you. So we used to watch on the 30 for 30s, the U and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, Schnellenberger used to say, recruiting for the University of Miami, he'd draw a line right above Tampa and Orlando and say we're recruiting everything south of Tampa and Orlando. They don't get out of the state of Florida. Now with the internet and what have you, these kids send recruiting videos out.
Yeah.
All that talent leaving Miami is just going abroad.
Right.
And that's why, we don't have that homegrown talent staying home anymore.
Yeah, also, so the first 30 for 30 with the U, where they were saying that they respected FSU but not Florida. They said they got kind of mad at Deion because Deion tried bringing that Miami swag up
to
there
Tallahassee,
to
right?
Tallahassee. He said that's our stuff. What you trying to do up there with that? But I mean, just imagine if you had Brian Bosworth nowadays, man.
Yeah, it'd have been something else. There's a couple of those sports figures that, man. Even someone like a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who kind of, he was doing movies and he was kind of doing a whole bunch of stuff. What it would have been like if he had all these media outlets today. So we talked about Miami. I think we were talking about the Hurricanes, but hey, tomorrow we got to think about them Dolphins. The Dolphins, man, it seemed like they be like looking good, and then you're like, oh, what happened? It's the Dolphins. They're looking good, and what happened? So what do we think tomorrow, Solomon?
With a backup quarterback starting, although I respect Jacoby Brissett's game.
I think he's better than Tua.
Because he came from
the Colts.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be a good game. I think we should actually, blow them out.
Should.
I mean, we're going to get every team's best shot being Super Bowl champs and what have you. I really don't see them just talent for talent on the field being able to compete with us.
Do we have anything that we need to be worried about? Brissett, you said one.
Secondary.
Hold that thought. Let's turn my music up real quick. It's a new segment we started last week. Mike, you weren't here.
What's up? There we go.
This segment is called Solomon Talk Reg Off the Ledge.
Time to be a hero, buddy.
So my concerns, probably the same as Mike, with our secondary the way it is. Quarterbacks are completing a record number of passes on us. Even second string quarterbacks like, what's his name? Jacoby
Brissett.
Brissett. He French?
Is he a threat?
Right?
Alphonse.
Nah.
Canadian, maybe?
Probably grew up in the hood next to you.
Okay. All right. So my concerns are, I'm not too worried about their offense per se, but I'm worried about our secondary of him like just dinking and dunking us to death. Now I think if we get a lead, we'll be fine. But I'm also concerned about their defense.
Yeah, let's see what Miami
their
defense.
secondary. Oh, they're ranked pretty low, but they got a good secondary, and their coordinator comes from the Patriots.
Oh, really?
And the Dolphins have
their head coach used to be the Patriots defensive coordinator.
Yeah, and the Dolphins have traditionally given Tom Brady headaches in the past.
Even when because he was in the AFC.
Yeah. So Solomon, I don't want to jump off the boat, but talk me off the ledge.
So I'm gonna break down everything you just said. If my
Bars.
memory serves correct. First thing you said, they dink and dunk us. Every team has done it, correct?
Yeah.
No one has really put up that many points other than the Rams. So they can dink and dunk all day long, but can they put the ball in the end zone?
Or they have to settle for field
Yeah,
goals.
because red zone dinking dunking is different.
It doesn't
than-
work.
yeah.
Exactly. Secondly, our defense, is it suspect right now? Absolutely, I'll agree with you. But what I say about this year's Tampa team is you don't have to, in order to beat us, you have to outscore us. So it's not the defense that I'm worried about, it's can their defense stop us.
Okay.
Other than the Patriot game and the Ram game, you're going to assure that we put up 30 points every week. Can you score more than 30 points? Am I confident that the Dolphins can score 30 points tomorrow? No.
Okay. I'm off the ledge a little bit. I got my head out the window.
I think we're going. I would like to see us get some more sacks, and something just telling me I think we'll get some sacks tomorrow. What am I basing it on? I don't know.
Okay,
something
so
about the Dolphins. I just think we'll.
If you watch the New England game, you saw the rookie Tryon get some pressures on the quarterback.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, JPP hasn't been healthy all year long,
But he is back.
He'll play tomorrow.
Yeah.
So with a 3-man rotation of Tryon, JPP, and Shaq Barrett, I think you'll finally start to see some pressure on the quarterback.
we see some
And
pressure.
if we get pressure on the quarterback,
And he's-
that will make our secondary look better.
Right. Give him less time to throw. It's always a good thing.
All right.
The guy's
so-
still trying to run his. He's still trying to run his route, and we already backed about a quarterback. That's always a good thing.
All right. Well,
then as far as Flores,
what about Flores?
with him being defensive coordinator for the Patriots and giving Brady problems, I just don't think he has the guns up front. Everybody knows the way to beat Brady is to
Touch
put
him.
pressure on him,
Yeah.
make him move off the spot. Which Thomas showed some athleticism.
Yeah,
lately.
you saw him
He's
run.
running
He's
a little
smiling
bit,
too.
smiling.
First down.
I got it first.
I mean, I just don't see the Dolphins having the ability to put pressure on him. I mean, unless they go through the turnstile that is Donovan Smith. But
Oh man, y'all
Oh,
don't leave Donovan alone, man.
man.
'Cause the sack was it last week's sack or the week before? No, that was last week, and it was
Which
not
sack?
Donovan.
Which sack?
The one that Rojo missed was supposed to help out Smith and didn't do it.
blame Rojo all you want. Donovan Smith. If there's a big play that we have that gets called back for holding, it's Donovan
Oh, no.
Smith. If Brady
I
ends
am
up on his back, it's Donovan Smith.
I'm agreeing you on the whole holding thing. I'm talking about one specific play last week, and he got sacked. Everyone went to Donovan. I rewound that bitch, and I saw Rojo just standing right there.
Mentally, Rojo is checked out.
Yeah, he know he ain't gonna get it next year.
He already knows that they
Fournette.
put their eggs in the Fournette's basket.
But
so.
Rojo did some runs though.
No, he can run,
did.
but that's all he can do. Like on third down, he can't catch that good,
Right.
and he can't pick up a blitz. So so when teams come in, like so just blitz. You see him in there, just blitz. So
Rojo's saving grace last week was that Bernard was hurt. Because that was a Gio Bernard game last week. It would have been a short passing game to the running back in the rain and what have you.
Yeah.
I believe Gio would have had a monster game. But being injured, you had to put Rojo.
Doesn't
in.
it seem since we got Gio that every time he gets the ball,
He gets
like
hurt.
he get torn up every single hit? Like
Well,
he
they know
flip it
it's
upside
coming.
down. Yeah, they flip him upside down. It's like
They know what's coming. I mean, he's playing that James White role. And they're like, well, if he's in the game, Brady's looking for him.
how you feeling about You got to brought this up earlier, Mike, but got to bring it up. How you feeling about since Gronk is out and we got Ojo break? You still got faith in Ojo, man? Ojo. Oh no.
Nah, I'm more of a Brake fan than I am an OJ fan.
Yeah, I'm great.
I like Brake too. Does OJ do anything? I mean, is he a good blocker?
I mean, I had confidence in him when you and I went to the training camp, and
Yeah.
he didn't run when we were out there.
Yeah, he
you
looked
and
good,
I.
though.
But Shannon and I went a couple weeks later, and he looked all right. I'm like, this might be his comeback year. But so far this season, I'm like, you know what? Let's get through this season. See you later.
Wow.
No, we're saying this now. Watch tomorrow. He has 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So I've been thinking about watching how we are playing. And I'm like, man, there were games that I wasn't worried about that now I'm a little worried about. Like, what do y'all think about Charlotte?
We don't see them until the end of the year
Yeah,
anyway.
the last month of
Two
the
of the last
season.
3 games. I'm not worried about them.
Okay. Atlanta.
I'm not worried about them.
You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm say. You got some crab legs. What about Jameis and the Saints?
I, on my predictions, I called the one for Halloween, New Orleans. I called it a loss. Only because
we always lose one against them.
one of them. But it's going to be Jameis revenge game. The media storyline is going to work out perfect. We have to travel. It's Halloween night
in New Orleans.
in New Orleans.
There'll be all kind of boogeyman and voodoo.
Yeah, all kind of stuff going on. I'm saying just for the vibe and the energy, I called that one a loss. But we'll get them back when we come back to Tampa.
I'm going to tell you why that game's a win. You just said the one thing teams have been doing to us. Quick, short passing. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Sean Payton has handcuffed Jameis. He
Yeah,
won't
that's-
let Payton Winston throw anything.
And he's just doing short passes. That's
He's
all
not
he's
even
doing.
throwing those. I mean, who are you going to beat throwing 150 yards every
I don't
game?
care about yards. We know he's under 1,000 yards already.
Exactly. 4 games, he's still under 1,000 yards.
Him and Baker, we ain't talking about Baker yet. Him and Baker are about the same neck and neck on yards for the season.
But you saw Baker not throwing the OBJ. I mean, what was wrong
He
with
threw it.
I just
I
can't
hit it.
connect.
I'm about to say, I saw
no, he
OBJ
threw
out
it.
there
He
standing by himself.
Oh, he was,
Mathematical equation here for you. Baker and OBJ are the Jameis Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever reason, those two, I'm sitting there like, this is a repeat of Winston and D-Jax. It's the exact same thing. Like, man, okay, we got to get our predictions for the game tomorrow. I'm predicting a win. I feel better now since he done talked me off the ledge. I got my concerns, but I'm not as concerned as I was previously. But I do expect tomorrow to be. I expect it to be a boring damn game, to be honest with you. I don't think the first part's going to be a blowout. It's going to be neck and neck. I'll be getting frustrated.
Couple
as usual.
field goals, you think, something like that?
Yeah, I'll be getting frustrated as usual. I think by the third quarter, end of the third, fourth, then we'll
Somebody get a touchdown.
Hey, you know what?
we'll pull away from there.
Why don't you do a video on your phone?
A watch video?
You don't want that.
Yeah, we do.
No.
We want to see his reaction.
No.
Live.
Here's the reason why.
Too much profanity?
No. No, because I really am one of those fans that think anything I'm doing is fucking up the game. So, like, I'm filming myself. That's what's screwing this up. So they didn't score in the first quarter. So if I ought to cut this off real quick, and you won't get a video. Or I'm sitting there, and they're playing bad. I got my hat turned a certain way.
Let me go sit on the other side of the couch.
I do this. So I don't want any communication. I may hop in the butt group and leave a comment in there real quick. But other than that, I'll leave a comment and hop out. I don't stay in there. So
I got
Hey,
you.
Yetta, they ain't scored a touchdown. Take this Coke and bring me some Pepsi.
Yeah. man, know what? Make it Diet Pepsi.
and that's what's going on. All right, so I got the Bucks winning. I don't give scores. But I think we will score 30 points. And
All right.
Dolphins under 17 under.
All right.
we're around
Well, let's take another break. Looks like.
Wait, hold on a second. What you got?
I got Bucks 37.
Holy cow.
Damn.
To 34.
Got to realize it's a bounce back game. He didn't throw any touchdowns last week.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, he was on track for 105 touchdowns.
Yeah, he was averaging 4 touchdowns a game. He didn't throw any last week, so another 4 touchdown game. 37-17.
Okay. Who are those touchdowns? Are they all Michael, or who do you think they're going to?
They'll be spread around. He spreads them all around. I mean, unless Gronk's in the game, they all get spread around.
It's going to be
Okay.
Browns.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I take that back. This is going to be an AB game. It'll be an AB game.
That's right.
This will be an AB game.
I'm
Yeah.
going to say 34-17.
Yeah, like something got 17 points for the Dolphins.
I'm going to say 21-9.
Damn. just 9. Just
3 field goals.
No, sir,
or
sir,
touchdown and missed the extra point.
it's going to be the Ohio State score. It's going to be 66-14.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, speaking of Ohio State, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We'll get to
oh, trust me, we're going to talk about
that.
Urban.
Touch on that.
All right, so we're going to break. Next artist we got coming up is Asaru.
Say what? Uranus.
Oh, I said it wrong.
Asaru.
Oh, I thought it was Asaru.
Saru.
Nope. It's Asaru.
Asaru.
He's dope.
He is signed to Hillsboro. This track is called Everybody, featuring Michaela Palladio and DJ Sandman. I got two tracks back to back. I got that one and also have All Praises Due.
All right. And we're going to come back with Urban Meyer. We're going to come back with little John Gruden, something he did 11 years ago.
You monkeys.
Look at that little monkey run. I didn't mean anything by it. You know, you ever seen a monkey run? It's really fast.
Wow.
This is your man, Mike D, and I'm always joined by
Reginald Groove.
This is Cover 2 Conversations, 2 Terminators, with at least 2 topics for 2 hours. You know, Flow Higher Radio, for 2 points of view on Flow Higher Radio. 2 monkeys, 12 monkeys, whatever it is. We'll be right back. Let's go ahead and hit this music.
Got to get drunk first before I do any motherfucker. Alright? So I'm gonna go upstairs to my dressing room. Y'all party. Hump, clap. Fuck on the dance floor. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Y'all know how we get down. Y'all know I can't do those shows.
Feel like they finally heard me. I beat the odds, connect with golf, and they finally birthed. Mama got me out the Bronx, but it possibly hurt me. Zombies in the lobby, ducking, plotting to possibly murder. So I really can't complain, guess I love it here. But from the Knicks to the Braves to the Buccaneers, stuff on my Nikes had me itching for another pair. Hold them niggas round and turn them right back in the rubber bed. Who you getting? Fresh feed lines and a white fit. Curly white brick, feeling like I split a white brick. Even though I knew playing Mitch with a right fit, I also know you push in the sky, something like white chicks. See the crack rock, playing the back lots, rap for jump shots. Go to school, make mad stock, and just connect doors, know you reach and make plays. Survive for, thrive for, that's every day.
Step after step, gotta keep the lights on. Flight after flight, but without a time zone. Working day and night, only you and I. And it never gets so clear, keep my mind on read.
Married to the game to share every plate that we ate from. Remember back in downs with the promise to never change up. A lunch ciphers that made me sharpen my game up. 94 meth, but Joey bad on my best day. I had my afro, my crush was dawn in the 10th grade. Wasn't high for the year, dealing with mad hassle. Homework was membership, studying for these rap battles. I know somebody in this world really got a feeling. You puke over words, my pen states like I'm out of feeling. Waste the breath, ain't trying to move in the nouns with you. I don't like to argue, I ain't going kissing styles with you. You see this man, you see these odds. You on my nuts, you see these slugs. Seems you rappers is really actors and TV stars. Go up in smoke like they Cheech and Chong. Still.
Step after step, gotta keep the lights on. Flight after flight, worried about the time zone. Working day and night, only you and I know. And it never crystal clear, keep my mind on reading. Don't sweat that, darling. Keep my name on reload. Don't sweat that, darling. Just shake that ball.
Back to the top floor. I catch the rock ball, Sergi Bach when it pop off. You off your high chair, getting rocked and it dropped off. Lead a boy red man, I'm funked out if I die ball. Yeah. The type leaving you lockjaw. You know them rap lines we get together and mosh for. If I keep my grind, well, why should it stop yours? Ain't close to my prime yet, but still take Autobot form. Somebody feel praying for you during these times. I told y'all at 17 it's time to bury the swine. But hey, what can I say? Cause the truth is gon' hurt. They profit off Black Death. Yeah, COVID is covert. To build their empires, they plow with your own turf. I'm known as the star seed. Empower do soul search. Hold up. What you mean? You know what we all came to do. Glory to the Most High. All praises due. Hell yeah, heard they calling them to come back. Baby face, rockin' Tommy here, rug rat. Close the door, come with, hey, you gotta love that. Take it down with the smoke, you don't want that. Take it down with the smoke, you don't want that. Take it down with the smoke, you don't want that. Take it down with the smoke, you don't want that. Take it down with the smoke, you don't. I guess I got a lot of stigmas, some ideas and a lot of assumptions. A lack of peace and a lot of dysfunction. You want some trying to hit my jack with a means for discussion. Meanwhile, I'm knowing deep down it's your need for disruption. But who's supposed to heal them when times are the toughest? Reason with my thoughts, leave the traps in my mind when it's flustered. I've been feeling like days are fleeting, my timing is rusted. Paranoia got me never feeling safe with knowing it's spotted they loving. Irritated and jaded, never knowing if it's anger, resentment, or hatred. Maybe it's all of them, an alien channeling patience. How I'm supposed to live and be a voice for these millions of faces? Tell me that. I'm just reading them off. Years of trauma that somehow I would keep in the dark. I felt the presence of someone hitting deep in the fog. Come to find out the only thing that I needed was God. Hell yeah, heard they calling them to come back. Baby face, rockin' Tommy here, rug rat. Close the door, come with, hey, you gotta love that. Take it down with the smoke, you don't want that. Take it down with the smoke, you don't want that. Take it down with the smoke, you don't want that. Take it down with the smoke, you don't want that. Take it down with the smoke, you don't.
How do you feel to be like a living prodigy?
I mean, it's a blessing. I'm a product of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I'm a product of the old school and the newest of the new. I've been in this for years, you know what I mean? So I'm dedicated to this music, you know what I mean? Respect everybody to get respect, you know what I'm saying?
We're back.
We're back here on the west coast of Florida in the Tampa Bay area, Champa Bay. We're going to try to go ahead and get this World Series under our belt.
I don't game tonight. Not the game. I mean the playoff. I mean tonight.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
in Boston.
Boston. The first game 5-0. Rays put it on them, snake style.
What are you guys' thoughts on the stadium, man?
It needs to move.
I know, but do you think that's going to happen, or are they going to move?
I'm surprised it hasn't happened. I'm really amazed that someone hasn't figured out. Some billionaires have come down here and figured this out.
Yeah,
how do you take care of St. Pete, get the stadium in a better place? where you can get more fans and you can get more stuff. Don't get me wrong, the stadium, downtown St. Pete is awesome. I really like downtown St. Pete. It's got a lot of things going on. It's just
so far.
Yeah, it's just not the. To me, it's just not the place. I don't know how to describe it. It's just not.
Oh, I know.
I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, but
that
Jeff
thing?
Vinnick, the owner of the Lightning, according to the article in the newspaper, told the owners of the Rays that if you guys even think about moving the team to Montreal, I will start a bidding war. So the team will be in Tampa.
Shout out to Vinnick.
What, to buy it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, why wait for it?
Yeah,
I mean, he's giving them an opportunity to be like, hey, you guys can find some land over here in Tampa and make it happen.
Yeah, there's probably spots, man.
But you will not. Vinnick has actually come out and said you will not be moving that.
How come they can't use the spot where the Yankee training thing is?
Because it's the Yankees.
but
No, they got 3 good spots in Tampa.
No,
They
but
got-
Steinbrenner's dead.
I'm just saying.
And
this ain't the slavery days.
want
They
to
just take me to land.
This is my stadium now.
I think between
That's Steinbrenner's 40 acres and a mule. Okay,
Right.
damn.
I mean, between the 3 spots, you got the one in Ybor City. You got the
Ybor
one.
would've been the best.
That would be the best. There's one out there in the
what's
casino.
They keep saying Ybor. Where in Ybor?
Over there by IKEA.
Yeah, where IKEA.
Oh,
Like right there.
Oh,
That little general area. Then you got the USF
Nice.
spot now they were talking about. And then you got the 3rd spot over near the
Say
casino.
USF?
Yeah,
Near
those-
the casino.
Casino could work too because that's closer to
I-75.
I-4 and 75.
Yeah.
So.
No,
I would
that
say
Ybor one. I
casino.
didn't know when they kept saying Ybor. I didn't know what they were talking
Oh,
about.
they had it nice. It looked like a spaceship on one side, and the other side it looked like Ybor.
Dang.
So
Yeah, it was
basically, it'd be
super cool.
access to where people would leave, and they'd have access to Ybor, and then also access to Channel Side, which
Wow,
Channel
yeah.
Side is now Waterset.
Yeah, and then you'd have the trolley that could take you.
Oh, they
anywhere
changed
you
the name
wanted
of it?
They're changing the name. It'll be Waterset.
You know, I want Mr. Vinnick to do it. Too.
I signed that old
Keep
man.
it in Tampa.
like,
I mean, you're doing a great
Yeah.
job with the Lightning.
Back in the day, we used to just call it a stadium.
back in my day, we had Riverfront Park, and we were happy.
Yeah, damn happy.
So, but here's my question: Let's say the Rays do go on and win the World Series. Is the boat parade on the Hillsborough River, or is it in St. Pete?
You know they're gonna do it in St. Pete.
It might be Montreal.
Not Mr. Vinnick has anything to do with it.
I mean, is there a boat parade? I mean,
Exactly, is there like just a regular street parade down Central in St. Pete?
Boring street parade.
Hey, next topic I want to hit. Definitely want to hit this one because Mike's worked in the corporate environment, and I actually think this fits you very well as far as what you would do. Okay, so everyone knows that our boy. I'm just saying
Herb.
Herb, my boy Herb, my old boy. He's a head coach in Jackson. That's my boy. And my boy said, "Look, y'all gonna fly back. I'm gonna chill with the family here because I'm just a couple extra nights. But I'm gonna be with the family though, the grandkids, chill like that. All right, coach. Go ahead, coach.
See you when you get back.
See you when you get back, coach. Less than 24 hours. Social media. Dum dum. My boy sitting down there getting the grind on.
With a college student.
Yeah, so, and she backing it up. She's throwing it back. He just sitting there. Now it is his bar. He does own the bar.
Oh, so that's
You didn't know that. He does own the bar.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
maybe something
he's
happened.
working.
Yes. Yeah. So
Maybe she's a waitress.
maybe he got a phone call that, hey, yo, boss, something's wrong with the ice machine. Can you slide in real quick?
Right.
He want to slide in.
I mean, if I owned a bar and I was in the town where I live and my family live and I own restaurants or whatever, I would slide by.
And
I'm okay with that.
Hold on a second. Yes, you would do that. But
I'd go in the back though.
he was trying to. But would you, knowing that you're well known, it's
Right.
your bar, put yourself in that situation?
I would say no, but I would also say that I've seen this happen a lot where
I've seen it happen a lot too.
you there's actually a psychological name of it, but it basically it happens to everybody else. It won't happen to me. There's
Yeah.
a psychological thing about human beings doing that because that's how we cope.
Hold on a second.
So
I mean, if you're on the board, that's my only
so
coping mechanism.
basically,
You okay?
so basically this. Yes, mansplaining. So basically, no. I mean, number one, if I own the establishment, going in to make sure my patrons have a good time.
They're your
person,
employers,
whatever. Employees, and that's the right thing to do. Someone gets a little crazy. It's not about like if he was in another bar, then I'd have a different answer. But you were at the bar you own. Number one, if this is a bar you own, you don't need to be doing any kind of stuff like that anyway. Because what you do is what my employees going to do. They're watching you. So you think that's cool to have your employees having someone grounded? No. So already he was fouled. Just like you're not a good leader like that.
So was she an employee?
It doesn't matter. I wouldn't do that in front of my employees because I don't want my employees to think this is cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need no Ben Roethlisberger issue going on in my place.
So this is my question. You're the head coach of the Jags. It was stated that when you became the coach that you and Tebow became neighbors. So obviously you have a house here in Jacksonville.
Oh, okay.
Was his wife at the house in Columbus, or was she back home in Jacksonville?
Does it even matter?
No, it kind of does, because I'm like, you played in Cincinnati. The team flew back to Jacksonville. You decided to stay up there.
And then you went, because Cincinnati and Columbus aren't like next to each other.
About two and a half.
Yeah, so
you go to Columbus.
Yeah, you had to go, you took a trip.
Did you do all that with your wife still in Jacksonville, or was she actually in the same city?
No, I think she was in the city where he stayed, but he dipped. Like from what I'm hearing is he actually went with the family and grandkids.
In Columbus.
Wherever the bar was at.
Yeah, Columbus.
Yeah, so he was... I'm laughing because like Shannon's around my corner. I'm like, I've done this bullshit before. Like, where it's like he went to where he said he was gonna go.
Well, he just made a
and then like,
detour.
Hey, babe, you gonna go out by yourself and have a couple.
I know you're tired. Go ahead.
Yeah. In fact, go check on the bar. Go to your bar and enjoy yourself.
Okay.
And okay.
You know they love you. You know they love you.
Yeah. So he got there, and like you said, it never happened to me. And
I mean, remember the Jerry Jones thing when the dude was filming, he was saying whatever. Eventually, these people get like, look, if I don't see someone avert, some TMZ kind of thing, you just don't think about it. I'm sure you don't even think about it.
No, we don't.
And alcohol will do that too.
Yep.
After I'm sure he had a couple of shots.
And why would someone in Columbus?
I guarantee you they bought him every drink.
Oh yeah,
that he had.
Herb, we got you, Herb.
That dude is a legend out there.
Come on, Herb.
Yeah, but it was his bar.
Yeah, it's his bar. He bought the drink.
It was his bar. He didn't have to buy anything.
As soon as he steps in, yo, get Herb a shot.
But
on the house.
But how'd you like his response? What I made understand, within 48 hours, he had talked to like every player on the team, everybody in the organization.
What did he say? It was an entanglement?
No, what I heard.
Oh, Will Smith.
Now, what I did,
Jada, go ahead.
What I did here was he canceled team meetings on the following Monday and spoke to each unit individually. And you might have heard this too. I don't know what group it was. He went and talked to him to explain what happened, and they just looked at him. And then when he walked out, they bust out laughing. But he was like right outside the door. They're like, "Oh, this bitch on some bullshit." Like, I heard that where the team just laughed when he left the room, but it was so loud he could hear it. So what I put down on the topic was, can he come back from this with the team?
He's got to win games.
Okay.
Winning cures everything.
Yeah, this is just a side.
And that's going to fast forward to another question coming later on too.
We don't have any wins. You get this famous coach or whatever, and you're not winning. It happens with these college coaches. I never understand why college coaches seem to struggle in the NFL, but he needs to just win games. He wins games. This is just a sideshow. He doesn't win games. We have nothing else to talk about, so we're going to talk about this forever.
If you're the owner, what do you do? Like it comes across next morning, comes across your desk.
Got reprimanded.
This is what I've always said, even at my current corporate job. If I hired you, I'd hired you. I hired you. So even if you have bad performance, I say that's my fault. I hired you. I interviewed you. I vetted you. So my goal is, okay, how do I coach? And I'm not trying, they always say, they're going to let him go or whatever. No, because to me, firing someone I hired
means I made a mistake.
I made a mistake. So I'm going to make every effort. Yeah, we're going to fix this as best as possible. So this is his first. Number one, he was 0-3, right? 0-4. Now he's makes this mistake. It's more about a time every game we're gonna have a target. It's not about winning the game right now, right? Because you're showing that you're gonna win. I need my quarterback to get over 400 yards. I don't know. I need run. I would literally be breaking down. I want you every game to do a couple things better, and then of course keep your hands off the waitresses, and then in every game, because I would say we need to get this done because the season is about gone. And we've got an extra game this year, so he can turn it around.
Might go win 17.
From a corporate perspective, is he on a write-up right now?
Did he get the written or the verbal?
No, you probably get. You
gotta be on the verbal.
You gotta get a verbal right now. You get a verbal because right now he's
That's
wait.
That's that conduct detrimental to the team.
Yeah, he's trending poor performance. Right, he's 0-4.
Right.
Plus he's doing extracurriculars.
Conduct detrimental.
Yeah,
to the
this
team.
is called verbal warning right now because
So not corrective action.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Well, other than what I said, I would have a.
What's
plan.
the corrective action?
He has to be supervised now.
We need you to start getting some touchdowns.
You're not allowed to go out after a game.
Listen, if you go out, just take the girl's phone.
Now that's a good question. Who was it? Because what I heard was the person that filmed it uploaded it to Twitter real quick.
And did you see the caption?
No.
She's like, "Who is this dude flirting with?"
No, I saw that. I saw that, but I mean the side video of her dancing.
Of her dancing.
That's
got to be one of her friends.
Yeah, must be. Somebody put it up there, uploaded it, and then when it went viral, whatever, they came it down.
Oh, so they really didn't know who that was?
They knew who it was.
I don't know. Now, to be honest, maybe the young girl didn't, but I'm sure one of her friends in the group, like that's Coach,
that's Coach Urban Meyer.
That's Coach Urban Meyer.
And maybe he's just known there to the young girls as he owns his bar versus he's Coach Meyer.
They know who he is.
I don't know.
Okay, that's just throwing out there. That's all. All right.
You gotta remember.
I guarantee he owns the bar, and somewhere in that bar is a picture of him with the national championship.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, damn.
The Ohio State University Buckeyes.
So, I guess in our new segment, white men behaving badly, we have John Gruden.
Oh boy, this is a whole other mess right
John Gruden.
Coach, what are you doing?
The thing is, I do believe in this world of political correctness, we do stretch little things.
Well, explain what happened.
Well, if I understood correctly, there was a 2011 email
from 2011
where he was upset with the NFL Players Association.
To his homie Bruce Allen used to be in Tampa.
The president of the NFL Players Association, normally a former player. Manages that, and they do the contract discussions and all that kind of stuff, and player safety and all that. I guess he was doing something that John Gruden didn't agree with.
There was a potential lockout. I think it was 2011, and so DeMaurice Smith. Well, he has a weird name.
Mind you, at this time, Gruden was not a coach.
He wasn't a coach.
He was doing Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't a coach,
and so he was speaking as a member of the media as to where he thought the Players Association and the league were basically not seeing eye to eye, and that's what brought about the whole possibility of a strike.
Yeah, and he emailed Bruce Allen, who was with his best buddies, who was with him here in Tampa.
Right, and I just know the end of the email said, somebody's lips.
Somebody's biggest lips looked like they were made by Michelin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the first thing I always do, because a lot of people jump to racism, I say, hold on. Number one, does his lips? Exactly. Is it a fact or is it an opinion?
Does he got big lips or what?
Yes, let's first get to that before I jump to racism.
He does have some big lips.
Okay.
Well,
so now he's stating a statement of fact. So now, was that statement? So once again, I'm still not in racism, and this is the corporate world. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it is a fact. He's got large lips, larger than the average. Number two.
Michelin make large products.
And also, even if it was quote unquote coming from a racist point of view, you really can't tell by him saying that because he actually has huge lips.
And then normally I'll say, well, then was it appropriate? No. And then someone said no. I said, okay, then let's stop. We don't need to go to racism. It's inappropriate behavior. Let's tack that. Don't add all the extra onto it. Inappropriate comment. Let's coach that or whatever you want to charge him with, whatever. Let's keep it there because you can start. You add on. Everyone wants to add on all this extra stuff. He only said it because he was black. You don't.
So Mike D, let me ask you this. Am I happy that Gruden made the statement? No, whatever this is. But my thing is, this was 2011.
Right.
An email between John Gruden and Bruce Allen.
Personal email.
Personal email. How was it leaked unless it was Bruce Allen?
Ooh.
Unless it was Bruce Allen.
And then why?
How could it have been leaked?
Why do you leak something 11 years old? I mean, I don't even understand the purpose of this.
So if you state...
Was somebody CC'd on it by accident?
I doubt it in a personal email going back and forth.
But yeah, but think it might have been a by mistake reply all.
Could be.
Oh, yeah, we
or
definitely know those.
or maybe he screwed an employee.
What'd you say, Shem?
It could have been an old computer. Somebody had access.
Yeah.
Commodore 64. Okay, I get it.
Right.
No, I'm saying it could be a disgruntled employee that did that.
When I see things like this, it's not that, and then what I normally do is, okay, inappropriate behavior. Then I go, do we have a pattern of this? Is this a one and done, or is this like a symptom of something, nefarious that he's been doing, and we've now got evidence of it? And if I don't see that's, that's just one time and all that kind of stuff.
But what I guess where I'm going with this is the fact that you're in a corporate world. Reg, you do your thing in the corporate world. I do my thing. Shannon does hers, and you probably have a Mike Dove at mycorporation.com.
Yep.
And then you probably have Mike Dove at gmail.com,
right.
which is your personal.
Mm-hmm.
Things that you say on your Gmail account, you do not say on your corporate account.
True.
So, I mean, we all have that line that we draw. Like, I can say this on this account. I can't say this on that account. What have you. I say stuff on Facebook that I can't say in my office. So that just happens. I believe this was something that, however it got leaked, I really can't hold Gruden accountable for it because everybody does it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was his personal account, and unless Bruce Allen comes out and says, yeah, I put that email out there because I had some type of vendetta or what have you, somebody hacked some information somewhere and put it out there. Unfortunately, Gruden's name is tied to it. He's got to, bite the bullet on this one and say, hey, that was inappropriate. Right. But so you're trying to tell me I can't do things in private in the comfort of my own home?
Okay, right. So do you feel the same way about your boy, the basketball owner? They had to sell the team?
Oh, the guy from...
he had the right to say what he said?
Oh, yeah,
do I agree what he said?
Yeah.
No. He had the right to say what he said.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I have to like what he said.
Do you think he should have been forced to sell the team?
Well, because he's not detrimental to the business model. You basically got, 90% of your employees.
Right.
Some people of color. We have a problem.
Exactly.
We have a business problem. See, that's why.
Even though we all know all of them probably speak the exact same way,
but it's a business
just
problem.
To get caught.
Yeah, now it's a business problem because now we have problems with you dressing players, being a face of the the NBA.
Yeah,
it was a business problem.
What's different about what he said versus the NBA putting out a dress code?
Oh, I remember those days.
I don't get
in the '90s when
because they're telling these men whom, like Snow said, they are the product.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have to when you come to the games, you have to wear a shirt.
Yeah, you remember in the '90s.
It was the Allen Iverson.
Oh no, I remember
they
that.
got a little
I'm
crazy.
trying to get the comparison of what you were saying
because they're trying to control these people, and when it was just an all-white team in the days of Kuzi and Havlicek and all that, there was no dress code. Now it's
because white people know how to dress.
Yeah. Now it's urban culture coming in like, nah, that's a little bit too black for us. Hey, we got a dress code now.
Not the game, practice. Not the game. Is that what we talking
because
about?
Me and Mike had knocked down, drag out, fighting about this at the bar when they put that dress code in there.
Now, see me, I probably would have taken advantage of the situation. I would have taken advantage of the situation.
No, but he was agreeing with
Had I been Allen Iverson, I was like, all right, I got to wear a suit every game. I'm finna make an Allen Iverson line of suits, and Reebok's gonna put it out, and all these young kids are gonna go buy it, and that's gonna happen.
I don't like that.
Now, in retrospect, we got older. I look back, Mike was right, but at the time, I was on some like, man, they can't say that. They're trying to express themselves, which they were, but at the same time, you're presenting yourself as a brand.
You're on the clock, man.
You're
on the clock.
To the,
you can
as a
express
brand.
yourself all you want.
But what they did do, that would have been a good idea. What they did do was, okay, we're going to wear a suit. They start wearing some cool-ass suits.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, Mike looking at, here go Mike. Man, look at that mess they got on. No, they wearing a suit, Mike.
Yeah.
You can't argue, Mike. They got a suit on.
I tell you.
It's not the suit that you wanted.
Dwayne Wayne was killing me. I was like, Dwayne, stop.
Stop. They were like they had like zoot suits on and all this stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we go for another break now, and cover two conversations, two different natives, at least two topics from 2 points of view.
Yeah, I was
going
to talk Sage still, but
oh, you want to talk Sage?
No, Solomon and Shannon took care of that one.
Oh, you going to talk? Yeah.
We'll skip that.
Yeah, they broke that one down.
But going back to Bucks real quick, we can do it next segment when we come back. There's another game before we come back next.
Oh,
Saturday.
we got the Eagles. All right, cool. All right, we got the Eagles coming up this Thursday night. I forgot we got two games this week.
Oh, I
totally forgot about that. So next music break, I got some Remy Rowe, local Remy Rowe. I got two back-to-back songs. I got Get Money and Gave Me Nothing. Maybe I got them in the wrong order. Gave me nothing. Get money.
All right.
Wait a minute. Yeah,
Gave me nothing, so I had to get money.
Hey, but this is your man Mike D, and I'm always joined by
Reginald Groove.
You got King Solomon in the house, Queen Sheba. You know you got Serge Gotti, the Teflon producer, always on the ones and twos, and then Alfred the Sith Lord here keeping us safe.
Yo. Boom. Here we go. Music.
We talking about practice, not a game. We talking about practice.
Remy. Yeah. They say when you get money, you act a little different. Well, guess what? I guess I act a little different. The conversation switched up, the lingo is missing. Suckers wanna see me fail, well, keep wishing. Close your eyes, blow the candles out. Niggas keep wishing. My antenna stay up like satellite dishes. The streets raised me well, it gave me good tuition. When you're having success, everybody wants you. The robbers, the bitches, the janky promoters. Damn, it feel good to see people up on it. Good times every day, find women like Walona. They checking and pressing, wanna ease up on me. They all in my DM from the AM to the PM. I hear the ops mumbling. Damn, did you see them? I must be doing something right. They gassed off the hype. Please clear the runway. We about to take flight. Get money.
I'm not a fiend, but I need pussy money weed. Why envy me when you bleed? How a nigga bleed? They knock me down, I bounce back just like a trampoline. I put a ring on the money cause she never leaves. Money bag, my bag, bigger than yours. Money bag, my bag, bigger than yours. Money bag, you don't get money, you scared. Money bag, you don't get money, you scared. Money bag, my bag, bigger than yours. Money bag, my bag, bigger than yours. Money bag, you don't get money, you scared. Money bag, you don't get money, you scared. Money up. Say yeah, 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 yeah.
What you do when all the odds ain't in your favor, but you refuse to be defined by that. Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Nobody never gave me none, I had to hustle. Back against the wall, got it off the muscle. I don't trust no man, not for nothing. Gotta put your own work in to see it double. Nobody never gave me nothing. 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 Man, I felt some pain, I took some loss. Had to shake it off to become a boss. You don't know the feeling when you lose all your dogs. Man, I swear to God, I'm doing this for all y'all. Back against the rope, man, I had hope. Made a promise to my family, no more selling dope. The judge really hot and niggas over bad as smoke. Laugh now, cry later, this is not a joke. I wanted me $1 million, Charlie made $1 million. 15 niggas really made a killing. Free my nigga Ant, and he doing a bid. When he was on the streets, he really did it big. Free my nigga Mitch, crazy son of a bitch. He a real one that's gon' ride till it's over with. You gotta keep pushing on, dog, and don't quit. Plus it's plenty more bags I shoulda get. Nobody never gave me nothing. Nobody never gave me nothing. Nobody never gave me nothing. I had to hustle. Back against the wall, got it off the muscle. I don't trust no man, not for nothing. Gotta put your own work in to see it double. Nobody never gave me nothing. Nobody never gave me nothing. The lack of having everything made me a savage. Didn't look for no handouts, I jumped up and grabbed it. It's a dog-eat mentality, but you got to have it. Don't trust these niggas, they'll kill you for a fraction. Head on a swivel, always towing big pistols. Long extendo clips, case a nigga want a trip. The money make y'all act up, you're worse than a bitch. That's why I roll along, I don't like that dumb shit. I avoid confrontation cause I know me. I refuse to let you soft niggas trick me off the street. Got a lot of monster feet, so I gotta stay free. Pray to God every night to remove me from the weak. Then I lost all my homies cause he showed me they was creep. Damn. Shit. Like that, God? Yeah.
Are we back?
We are back.
We are back. We are back. This is Cover 2 Conversations, 2 Tampanays, at least 2 topics from 2 points of view for 2 hours here on Flow Higher Radio. Thank you, Serge Gotti, again for your productions. Serge Gotti, also known as Surgeon, known as the artist,
too easy,
known as Surgeon General.
That's too easy too.
One take Surge.
Yeah, we got Alfred Siflo here, make sure everything's going down. King Solomon, Queen Sheba in the house. Oh man, and Reggie, I can't believe you're gonna put this topic on.
Wait, before we go any further, there's something you keep skipping.
What I keep skipping?
Space.
Oh,
we are deading Space Ghost. We are deading Space
I
Ghost.
saw how that was annoying him, so I said I would stop.
Oh, like that? What he's doing?
Yeah, we are deading Space Ghost. What topic are we talking about?
Go ahead,
man. You said, hey,
are we really?
Which topic?
I don't know, man. There's a state, man. It's a funny state. It's like, I think most presidents come from this state. And this state has two professional football teams. And one of the football teams is named after a tiger. The other football team is named after, I believe it's either the owner or a kind of dog.
Browns. Okay.
An owner. They say, some people say it's the owner. Some people say it's the kind of dog. I don't know what the truth is.
original owner.
Yeah.
I actually totally forgot about this. Serge, what the hell is going on with Baker, man?
I don't know. He's playing like a bum, but that's okay. We got the 2 best running backs in the league, so I'm not worried.
Because I turned to that game last week.
It was trash.
Well, the game was trash, but
not the game. Him. He played like trash.
He had the one play to put it
wide open,
and OBJ was wide open.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, he missed that pass?
But that's because they were saying on the broadcast, well, he probably thought that he had up top coverage, so that's why he tried to underthrow it instead of overthrowing it.
No.
And what it was, the DB came in at the last minute. So instead of overthrowing it and having OBJ
all I know
catch
is
up
these
to
have been
it,
like 2 games I've seen. I haven't watched the rest of them.
No, that wasn't the only play. There was a bunch where he missed.
But there was also the Kansas City game where he had this
he threw that interception,
and he threw the pick.
Yeah, and he was getting tackled. I mean, just go down.
Yeah.
But I have noticed their record is 3-1 right now.
You damn right.
Okay.
Say it again.
Their record, they got 1
3-1. I'll say it again.
But I think he's under 1,000 yards passing right now.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Brad Johnson.
And again, I don't care about
Brad Johnson fan.
But he's not out there airing it out. Like I said, we got two of the best running backs in the whole league.
I agree with you. It's the same thing with
But you
our
got
boy in New
OBJ.
Orleans.
How do you do?
OBJ played one game.
Sullivan, at least you don't have to talk.
That was his first game back.
It seemed very, very similar. The production seems very, very similar.
And also,
we've seen this before.
Yeah.
But let's keep it a buck, though. Also, Landry wasn't playing.
Oh, no, I
That's
agree
his
with
number one guy.
Yeah. He was gone. But the thing is, though, for whatever reason, him and Odell just ain't click.
Yeah. And, well, that was Odell's first game.
Yeah, but
No, he ain't for
been there
2.5 years.
Yeah, but he played, 5 games last year? He played 5 games last year and 1 game this year.
Look, you can try to force this marriage all you want.
I'm not trying to force anything. I'm just saying we are 3-1.
Listen,
That's all I'm saying.
Amen.
when he was a Giant, he was OBJ.
Yeah.
In Cleveland, he's OBGYN.
Yo, I need that sound bite.
Come on, man. He was open a lot, though, man.
He was open
a lot.
Yeah, but
you get open at an OBGYN.
Yeah. He was like a 7-Eleven, man. He was open.
Hey, I don't care.
Okay, here's my question. Do you think that
Lena Sheba got some comments?
this is last year's contract unless they add on some more years or redo it, whatever? Do you think the Browns are going to let him play through the contract, let him go and bring in some veteran the way the Bucks did? Because it sounds like an exact repeat of what happened.
What I see happening
Winston.
depends on how far we go in the playoffs.
Okay.
If you even make the playoffs.
No,
we
I
make
think
it.
they'll make
What do you
it.
mean if?
I think they'll make it.
Yeah, because you
better
see
stop it.
Pittsburgh,
Oh,
man.
But if they don't,
If we don't, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's the
Pittsburgh
first.
is,
Brett Favre.
You see Pittsburgh,
Do they have
man.
to win the division?
No, the division's too strong right now.
no.
But I don't
Hey.
see us losing it.
Well,
I
Pittsburgh
don't see
is.
us losing
They
it.
got Pittsburgh and Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So the only
Pittsburgh,
worry,
Baltimore, and Cincinnati.
no,
Baltimore
Pittsburgh
and
and Cincinnati. No, listen to me. They got Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. The only team you have to worry about is Baltimore.
That's it.
Cincinnati's 3-1.
That's
It's still 3-1. I don't care.
wins over who? Jacksonville and who else?
Let's check. Let's actually check. That's a good question.
I think they.
I'm gonna check right now.
If it's Jacksonville and the Jets,
I don't want to Google it because then
Their only loss came to y'all, right?
No, we haven't played him yet.
That's right.
I think we play him in a couple weeks actually. Let me check because I don't want to search for him because then they're gonna pop up on my Sunday.
I'll get you. Don't worry. Hold on.
It's too late. I hit enter. Let's see.
Okay,
Come on,
you
Google,
played
load up.
Lions win.
Lions.
They play the Lions
Yep.
on Sunday.
Took
Oh,
Detroit.
my bad.
Okay, so they played the
No,
Jags.
they play
the
the Packers tomorrow.
Steelers, the Bears. They lost. Yeah, they're trash. What are they doing?
Exactly.
Okay, well, never mind. Either way,
Yeah, y'all should win the division.
yeah, we should win the division.
No, they won't win the division.
Yeah, well,
Baltimore will.
no, Baltimore's not going to beat us.
Yeah, how's Baltimore this year?
They're very good. They're very good.
They don't do well against us because we could stop the run. We're like the second best run stopping team in the league,
After the Bucks.
if not the first.
After the Bucks.
Everything's after the Bucks.
Chicago had like what 4 yards against us.
Last week.
Negative.
We held a team to negative rushing yards.
The Patriots had -7 versus the Bucks.
Yeah, that's cute.
Okay.
Who's their running back though?
Who?
For
Patriots.
Patriots.
I don't know. We put him in the hospital.
Exactly.
The Ravens are 3-1. Their best win is over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, they did beat KC and we lost. That's gonna be a good 2. Ooh, I can't wait. Ooh, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to
All
it.
right. So right now, are you looking when you watch the Browns play? Are you looking at them like, okay, Baker, don't fuck this up? Or are you like, I got faith in Baker?
I had faith. I had faith in Baker up until last week.
Yeah.
Because he was playing great. Aside from the little mess up in KC,
Yeah.
he was playing great until last week. Last week, I was like, what are you doing?
So here's something for you. That first Browns-Baltimore game, Thanksgiving night.
Ooh, that's going to be fun.
8 o'clock game,
That's the
Thanksgiving
first
night.
one?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's their
That
first
first
meeting
meeting.
of
Yeah,
the
'cause
year.
we got a
they play each
Thursday
other
night
twice.
game.
Wow.
Ooh, that's
Look
going
at
to
the
be
schedule
good.
right now.
Where's it at?
That game's in Baltimore.
Mm.
Then they play each other 2 weeks later, December 12th, in Cleveland.
Yeah, they wait till the
Snow.
end of the year for this, man. All right, damn.
Yeah, that's what they do now. I see us winning both. I don't care.
Oh,
Okay.
man. I mean,
I see us winning both. Like I said, they could not run against us. And if you can keep Jackson in front of you and not be able to run, it's a win.
I actually think he has a point because basically their weapon is Jackson, and,
Yeah.
and their defense is good enough
But
to.
the scary part about it is Lamar's staying in the pocket.
Yeah.
He only runs when he has to.
Yeah, but
now.
we have,
There's
like-
no design runs for him anymore.
Our defensive line is insane. Like I said, we got Myles Garrett, one of the best guys in the league, hands down. You got
the guy
Clowney,
yeah,
Clowney on the other side, like
clowning you.
yeah. Then you got Taki, who's a beast.
Taki.
Taki
Okay.
from Alabama.
Okay. You got Greedy Williams.
Got Greedy Williams. We got what's my other guy?
Greedy.
Yeah, he just got his first pick.
Taki and Greedy?
His first pick since he's been back. He just came back, got his first pick. He was hurt all last year.
Hey, you know
Denzel Ward, another guy that's real dope.
Damn. Well, his son plays. His son played, but I didn't know he played. So, what do y'all think happened after the Patriots played the Bucks and then they cut their all-pro corner?
Oh boy,
That was Belichick screwing with Brady.
Yeah.
that was deliberate because just before he went on the edge market, it was.
I was so sure we are gonna get him.
Hey,
dude.
listen. You know we got the best cornerback in the league right now, and we don't want to pay him, so we're just gonna put out there that we're gonna cut him.
Trade
The
him for
man
a
goes on
sixth-rounder.
Instagram and follows
He
every
follows everybody
Buccaneer
on the
player
bus.
you can imagine. Just follows him.
Yeah, he
Even the
followed the
coach.
general manager. He followed everybody. I'm thinking, oh, we got him. And all of a sudden,
I will venture to say there were probably 2 or 3 offensive linemen in Jason Light's office with Jason Light. Hey, we restructuring your contract. We restructuring your
Yeah,
contract.
exactly.
Free up salary room. We going to get this boy. And 60 minutes before that waiver deadline, they decide
to trade him.
We gonna trade him to Carolina.
You know why?
You trade him in division at that.
Yeah.
You know why?
Belichick's petty.
It's because he shared. He went and liked all those and started following all those Buck players.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if he would have just
For a
kept it
6th-round
low
pick.
key, if he would have kept it low key, he would have made it.
And
6th
so
round pick.
here's the thing about it: when you look deep into this now, Carolina has a good defense.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
The one thing I always said, especially when we signed AB last year, you don't have the other teams don't have depth at the secondary to play each one of those receivers.
Right.
Meaning, your third best cornerback has to cover Antonio Brown.
Right.
They actually have 3 legit cornerbacks now. They have Stephon Gilmore. They have C.J. Henderson. They have J.C. Henderson. Or J.C. Horn, I mean. They have 3 legit cornerbacks that can actually man
be a
up
run.
against 3 receivers.
We're going to have to run.
That's a Horn.
Joe
son, right?
Horn's son.
Damn. Woo.
We're going to have to run. We're going to have to
Damn,
run.
we're getting old.
against them.
All right, real quick before we go, how much time we got left?
7:30, man. You got like a half hour.
I don't know what time we started. Okay, want to get into some movie-ish. Have you seen the new James Bond?
No. How was it?
I have not seen it. I've heard.
I'm looking forward to it.
I've heard the spoilers already. I just
I'm
haven't
looking
seen
forward
it
This is the swan song for Mr. Daniel
yet.
Craig.
Yeah, it's the last one for
James
Daniel
Bond.
Craig. I've loved his movies, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry. To me, he's the best James
Yeah.
Bond.
I mean, since Sean
Over
Connery.
Pierce Brosnan?
Over Sean Connery?
Yeah, I just think he the James Bond that I think James Bond's supposed to be is him. I mean, he's just
Pierce was close. The only thing with Pierce was the first one Pierce did. They kind of got it where it was more grounded.
Mm-hmm.
That last one with the invisible car and Halle Berry, that's when they went, okay, you went too far. But Pierce was getting close to
Well,
where.
no, wait a minute. What about Die Another Day?
Which one was that one? I can't
That was
remember.
right after that one.
Was that Pierce?
Yeah.
Which one had the invisible car?
The third one.
I thought Pierce had 3.
No, 4.
He had 4 movies.
Okay. Whoever, when they got to the invisible car, it went too far.
I like Pierce. I mean, I like Pierce. Of course, everyone, we grew up with Roger Moore.
Remington Steele.
Oh, yeah.
Remington Steele. But we grew up with Roger Moore, and then of course, the
Yeah, but looking back now, the Roger Moore stuff,
that was goofy.
They
were goofy.
Now, I was in junior high, so like we
The
didn't
thing
know
is, I didn't believe this dude was a killer. That's the thing. To me, Daniel Craig will kill your ass. Roger Moore just, matter of fact, think of all his kills. They were like, push him off a ledge, or they fell into the vat.
Or be some goofy.
I mean, he didn't.
Lasers
The very
in space.
first movie, Casino Royale, he kills a dude in the bathroom with his bare damn
Black and
hands.
That was mood.
But no, what was the one in Casino Royale? The opening scene where the guy goes, he said, "You don't have enough kills yet. A double O needs what 7 kills or whatever number of kills, and that bitch killed 2 people right then before the movie started. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, he's actually, it's Sean Connery and Roger Moore, and I know there were some other onesie twosies, but Sean Connery and Roger Moore.
Yeah, I think Thunderball.
To me, and there was one before that. There was one like what's the guy that like in the like a 40s movie star?
Well,
did
no, it's
one.
like in the 60s.
The original Casino Royale was a
Yeah.
whole different dude.
It was comedy.
It was it was original Casino Royale. Was I can't think of the actor. He's a
but
famous
it was
actor.
it was comedy.
Yeah.
James Coburn?
No. He's wait. I mean,
it was a comedian.
I can't remember, but
Thank you
it so basically,
I'll look it up.
I felt like it was a little bit more
fun.
Yeah, funny, kind of goofy. I don't want to say
Yeah.
goofy, but it was
No,
kinda,
you're right. It was goofy.
Remember all the henchmen, Jaws, and the dude with the hat, the fat Asian guy with the hat, and all that. You get to
Odd Job.
Yeah. Well, you get to Daniel Craig, man. He's smoking. He just. I don't know, man. He just I will kill everybody. I mean, everyone's dying. Horrible deaths.
You're right. I think the tone.
He blew up his house.
Right. Okay. See, now we're sounding like what's his name?
Mission Impossible.
No. The other one.
John
Wick.
Okay.
Blowing up houses. No,
Yeah.
but you know what? You're right. I think the tone changed from the '60s, and it was kind of goofy.
Yeah, it's like Batman
And it-
'66.
Right,
you know?
exactly. It was like Batman, and then like the '70s, you had your Timothy Dalton era.
Oh, I forgot about Timothy Dalton.
There was
all right.
it's a little bit
was all
serious, and the second one was serious.
Yeah, but the first Roger Moore is when they tried to go blaxploitation.
Right, and then that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm saying
Yeah.
Sean Connery and Roger Moore are kind of the goofy because they always have those puns. Timothy Dalton didn't really.
They
have
tried doing
puns.
James Bond meet Shaft, and that shit didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Right.
first Roger Moore movie when he took over for Sean Connery, back then Shaft was big, Superfly was big, so they tried to get the blaxploitation shit. So he's messing with a black chick. He winds up in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. The villain's black. Everybody's black.
Yeah.
That's right. It was Yaphet Kotto.
Yeah, the guy from the guy from
Live and Let Die.
Boomerang.
Live and Let Die.
Yeah, Live and Let.
Yeah, Live and Let Die.
Live and Let Die. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bad guy was the guy from Boomerang. He goes, you have complete autonomy. Complete autonomy.
Oh, that dude. Yeah. That's
yeah.
right. That's right. That's right.
The one
I
that
thought
did
it was
all,
Yaphet Kotto.
Yeah, did all the commercials. On
Yeah.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
He was the bad guy in the James Bond movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was Yaphet
but I
Kotto
watched
for
the
some
movie as a
reason.
kid. I'm like, oh, it's okay. And then I got older. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit I've seen before in the world.
Yeah,
Well, like I said, the first two James Bonds, and then you got that one little, like the one in England, whatever. And then Timothy Dalton came into the picture, and it kind of the first one was
They tried getting
super
serious. They tried getting
The
serious with
second one
Timothy
was
Dalton.
serious because he got killed and it got personal. And then
Was Timothy Dalton the one with Duran Duran?
yes, yes,
It
it
was,
was
okay. View to a Kill.
View to a Kill,
The Living
yeah.
Daylights and A View to Kill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those two movies. And then there was like almost no James Bonds till the 80s when you had the one Sean Connery one.
Yeah, Never Say Never
Never Say
Again.
Never Again. And then it just died off. And then we get into the 90s.
Oh, you were old enough.
I don't know about that
No,
one.
no, check it out. So Roger Moore had done like his 6th or 7th whatever Bond film.
Right.
They got Sean Connery back years later. Both movies were out at the same time.
Yep.
Really?
You had the Sean they had the Sean Never Say Never Again, Sean Connery,
Right.
and whatever the Roger Moore. They were both in the
the
theater
theater.
at the same damn time.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they were out at
Was
the
it
exact
Moonraker?
same time. It wasn't Moonraker. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't Moonraker. It was some BS. But it was like, and with Sean Connery, they were tied up. They were tied because they couldn't use the James Bond theme because Roger Moore was using it, and they couldn't do other weird stuff. But they could call him Sean. They could call him James Bond. But that was it.
Yeah, the Broccolis let you. They don't want to decide on
Yeah.
that. The Broccoli family.
That was a weird era. But like I said, after Timothy Dalton, then you had Pierce Brosnan, GoldenEye.
Remington Steele.
Yeah.
Okay, so you haven't seen it yet? You haven't seen it yet?
No, not yet.
I plan to see it. I
Well,
definitely.
I got my Fire Stick. I'm waiting for it to get on
Yeah.
Fire Stick. All right, so you've seen it finish with What If?
Yes.
You haven't seen any of them?
I haven't seen the last one.
Oh, you
I've
saw-
seen all of them except the last one.
Don't talk about the last one. I haven't seen the last
Okay,
one.
I won't.
Yeah.
But you saw when Ultron popped up, we got the Infinity
Yes.
Stones.
Yeah.
That one was funny.
And when Thanos walked in real quick and he
Zoom.
just checked. I was like,
Cut him in
oh,
half.
Thanos coming in. Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, remember, this is What If Ultron won.
Yeah, marked his ass.
So everything that they did got erased.
I'm sitting there like, now how'd you feel about Party Thor?
Oh,
Yeah, that was kind of.
You
that
want
was
to
too
Party Thor?
goofy, man.
That was
that was too goofy.
Yeah, they were trying to be funny.
Yeah, because the thing is, just because Thor grew up without a brother, why would he just be goofy all of a sudden? I don't buy that. Like, why would he just be some?
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
think,
I thought about that. That's
I don't
true.
think that he was goofy more than he was just like the spoiled only child.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Had there
I
been
can
no
kind of
Loki.
see that.
You know what I mean?
had
But
a
then
better
Loki
life.
was there, and they were like,
Well, they're like neighbors. So I guess that has
What about the what if zombies? How'd you feel about that?
Oh man,
I didn't finish that one.
That's
I
scary.
wasn't feeling that
I didn't like it.
Should have saved that for
I
Halloween.
mean, no, I mean it was good for a show, but I just like, man, it was hard watching them. Watch them kill.
Yeah, I'm
all
not big on the zombie
And did you
movies.
see that?
Me neither.
Did you see that? And everyone but the last one, everyone they kill Iron Man. What the hell's the deal with that?
I mean, because
That was the running joke though. With the
well,
whole
with
thing.
that is with the multiverse coming out and what have you in this next segment. Is there a universe where he survives, where he doesn't die?
yeah,
so now it's making sure that every time we do, he dies.
Yeah, I was-
he's not coming back.
Yeah, they kill him every time. I was like, damn. And I like how they made Black Widow, and I knew they made the Archer. Can't think of his name right
Hawkeye.
now because the Hawkeye show's coming. What do y'all think about that?
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm going to watch it because you just don't.
It's the same thing
But
in
I'm
our
just-
group chat. We're talking about KRS versus Kane.
Yeah.
I should care, but I don't give two shits
Yeah,
about
when
this
is
thing.
that?
Next weekend.
Next week.
Yeah, I want to just see. I like Big Daddy Kane. It's like this, I like his the way he does.
Yeah, but if you're going through 20
But
hits,
I'm not seeing no battle. I just see a showcase.
Yeah,
That's what I
exactly.
said in that text. I was like, that's not a battle.
well, no. As far as performance-wise, I've seen KRS live.
Oh, really?
And, yeah. So
We did too. We were in Miami. We saw that.
Yeah, I saw him in Janice. No, he has a show.
Really?
And you would think,
Yeah.
no, this dude just
Oh,
rapping.
okay. So maybe I'm
he
just-
has a
I
show.
don't know. Okay.
So if they're doing it like, well, I'm gonna do my performance versus your performance, and Kane can dance, and of course KRS doesn't dance, that may do something. But
In
as
a
far
versus style,
as but
back
at
and forth, 20 songs.
I'm like, and give me, I like the songs, but nothing that where I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I probably don't even know maybe 4 Big Daddy Kane songs that are the hits.
Yeah, exactly. And now again, you got the underground people like Gus, because Gus in our chat was like naming, well, yeah, Kane got this song with Little Bebop. I'm like, Negro, no one knows who Little Bebop is. Well, Gus, KRS got this song with so and so. I'm like, dude, no one knows. Who
Only
that
thing
is.
that would make that thing good is all the people come out and go self-destruction.
Oh yeah,
and they do that, then that would be cool.
No, that would
that would be cool.
If he bring out Kumo D,
yeah, Kumo D, LL, all that, they do self-destruction.
yeah, that wouldn't work. But
Shout out to Gus.
Huh?
Shout out to Gus.
yeah.
Shout out Gus.
Dr. Augustus
Yeah,
Jordan
but
III.
it's coming up next week, and I
mean, that's the only thing I really don't like about the Versus platform.
What's that?
Is the fact that you kind of throwing their catalogs out the window by saying, here, 20 versus 20. When, like, somebody like Gus might know the whole underground scene
Right.
between both of them.
Yeah.
The average hip-hop fan, like you said, Mike D, I only know 4
Right,
Big
right,
Daddy
yeah,
Kane
yeah,
songs.
right.
You know?
But I'll say that's where the strategy comes in at, because you got to pick 20 songs, gonna get a crowd reaction where not just underground, get your cousin and your mom and your girlfriend to get them cheering. So that's why you got to pick your 20, and that's why when people were talking about Jay-Z versus Nas, Adrian was getting mad at me like, oh man, Nas would kill Jay-Z. I'm like, no, dude.
I don't know about that.
And Nas can spit. Nas got some joints. You start bringing out Jay-Z, start doing his verse with Rihanna. His verses
Right.
with
just 20 top songs.
just 20 top
Yeah,
songs.
because I remember that's what happened.
Or
with-
reverse. Songs are reverse.
That's what happened with you remember Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown. Because
Right.
Keith Sweat was just doing his songs. Then
Yeah.
Bobby pulled out a song that he was on. He go, "Oh, you want to do that? I thought I was just going to do our song. You going to do a song that you were just on?" He said, "Okay, we can do that too."
Okay, now we got some time left. Wanted to hit this. This was like last minute because we didn't talk about it previously. How are you feeling, Mike? Because you were not here. How are you feeling about the halftime groups that were chosen for the Super Bowl? There's
I
Dre, Kendrick, Mary J, Eminem. Who else? Snoop.
Yeah, it was first of
It's L.A.
like I didn't see like when I first saw it, I wasn't like, "What's the problem?" I mean, those are historic
LA.
acts, right? And then I start seeing all the Twitter and all this, and white people are not going to watch the show. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, they will.
Are you kidding me? That's the '90s sitting up there on
Yeah,
stage.
they will. Yeah, they will.
I
I think that's just a knee-jerk
that's
reaction.
the '90s, and you throw Kendrick.
Yeah, that's a knee-jerk reaction.
Are you
And then when you
kidding
actually
me?
see them, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I like this song.
We
I
left-
like
we
this
left-
song."
We left Eminem out.
So they will watch because of Eminem.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Eminem too.
Yeah, he's
Why do you think Eminem's there?
Yeah.
Token.
and of course, M's gonna do what's the song from 8 Mile, the one everyone lose. He's gonna do "Lose Yourself." He's gonna do the verse that he had with Rihanna. Was that Monster?
Monster, I think.
Yeah, I think he had 2 songs with her.
So speaking of Eminem, real quick, last week on His, Hers, and Ours, we talked about bucket lists, things that you want to do, in life before you die. My bucket list, I got to go eat at Mom's Spaghetti.
Oh, Mom's Spaghetti. Have Eminem serve me some food?
I got to go eat at Mom's
I
Spaghetti.
would love to do it's akin to a bucket list, but I think there's a name for it where you just travel around and you go to, like, I want to eat at all the White Castles and I was like, I would love to go to all these celebrity restaurants, like everyone just hit them all, Cause I think your boy, what's your boy in Miami? We just win.
Khaled.
I think he has a restaurant.
Rick
And
Ross.
I would love to go. Yeah, let's go.
Trick Daddy got a restaurant out
Trick
there,
Daddy
too.
got a restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rick Ross got Wingstop, so I don't know if that counts.
I go to there.
But I would love to
Hold on,
just go to some of these
I
restaurants.
want to see
Rick
Guy
Ross's
Fieri.
restaurant in Orlando? The Lickin'. We
Oh,
went to
okay, I
the
didn't know
Lickin'
that.
in
I thought you had
Orlando.
the
Rick
Wingstop.
Ross.
Okay.
Hey, that was good. DJ Khaled, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Lickin'.
Lickin'.
That was good.
Lickin.
Yes, it was
You
good.
sure that's not Trick Daddy?
No, that's the tricking.
Hey, but that was some good food there.
Okay, the Lickin'. Okay, yeah, I said I'm going to try some of these
Wow.
things. Yeah, I actually tried to go to the
That
White
one sounds-
Castle in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
People act like they ain't never seen
White Castle.
it's around. It was like a Disney line. We were like, nah,
Dude, it is just
It's crystal with White Castle.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank
That's it.
you.
And
That's
I say
all
that,
it is.
and I say that, and
That's
people
all
get
it
pissed
is.
off. I
No,
go, it's
no,
just
bro.
crystals.
I've had-
Oh no,
no,
White
I've had-
White
dude,
Castle's different.
One of my
I've
few,
had both.
One of
I've
my
had both.
one of my few memories growing up in Jersey. I came to Tampa young, but I remember White Castle. Chris was close.
Yeah,
Chris was
it
close.
ain't the same, but it's close enough.
I'm doing you like that. It's White Castle. The Beastie Boys talked about it. White Castle. Yeah, White Castle. I mean,
They're almost
the White
equal in the
Castle,
sense.
White Castle.
It's kind of
I'm
like
gonna check it out.
the Carl's Jr.'s versus
Hardee's.
It's the same thing.
Carl Weathers.
They just Carl's Jr. is what they call it.
I've heard of it. What is Carl Jr.'s?
It's
It's basically Hardee's
Where's that at, though?
It's like in California.
Out west.
out west.
I've heard of it. I never knew what it
They
was.
got famous because they did
Same
these,
thing with
these
Checkers.
sexual commercials. And
Checkers
stuff.
and rallies.
Rallies.
Same.
Yeah.
What was this?
You didn't remember you don't remember the commercials with what's it,
Paris
Hilton, where
She was
like
sliding down the car.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Carl's?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yep. And that wasn't the only one. I mean, they do that a lot.
Yeah.
They be tripping.
All right, we're going to close this out. And so, did we pick our choices for Thursday? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Bucks,
Eagles.
Eagles. My bad. Bucks, Eagles.
Bucks at Eagles, right? Yeah.
Bucks
Yeah.
flying
That
to
game
Philadelphia.
scares me more than
that,
tomorrow.
That does scare me.
Wow.
Because
Bucks
it's
at
going to be
about
a short
Fudge.
week. They have to travel. Our
Mobile
secondary is
quarterback.
still hurt. I love Jalen Hurts. I wanted the Bucks to draft him. I don't think they have many weapons, but again, our secondary. And he's a scrambling quarterback. So that kind of.
With that being said,
And a Thursday night
Bucks
game.
win.
Wow.
And a Thursday night game too. That's. Ooh.
Yeah, Thursday night game.
Short week.
I would say it depends on how the Miami game goes to me. If we have an easy go at it, and we just kind of run through those guys, I don't know. See, Bucks, I'm not sure they carry momentum like you already. Oh, they got the momentum. I almost think they might take a break on the Eagles, and they might lose that one. If they beat Miami, if they lose against Miami, and Miami's real close, I think Tom Brady's going to have a good 48 hours to whip some people into shape and go into Philly and get a cheesesteak.
Geno's.
Yeah, I'll pick my preseason pick, so I had them beating the Eagles, so I'll stick with it.
We
But that
should
does
beat the
concern-
Eagles. We
does
should.
concern me.
Well, you know what? Real quick before we go, I say we should beat the Eagles. We should beat Miami. Who should we probably lose to?
I said start of the season. I said loss at the Rams. We lost. I said loss. I forgot the order. Loss at New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Loss in New Orleans. Loss with Buffalo.
Oh,
that's 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one you were kind of worried about?
The only two that I had on the schedule that we possibly would have lost would have been the New England game and the Buffalo game.
Okay, I got Buffalo,
New Orleans, and L.A.
No, I had losing 5. But here's what happened. I had it losing 4, and then I did this. I threw an extra
A
one in
what-if
there.
game.
Because it's going to be one game that we should have won that one.
The Chicago Bears game.
Yeah. So I actually picked 4, and then said it's going to be a game in there somewhere that we're not going to expect, and so I made it 5 losses.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I said it's going to be Rams, Bills, Saints. I think the Colts game, but now I'm not worried about that one. But I did say Colts, so I'll stick.
Yeah, because he's hurt right there.
Yeah.
Two sprained ankles.
But I thought the Colts defense.
Damn.
How you get ankles?
That's like a basketball injury.
Exactly.
Got shook out your shoes.
I got to look at the schedule again. There was one more. I can't remember what the hell it is. So, but my next one I'm concerned about is going to be the Bills game and the Colts game. Oh, sorry, Saints, Colts, Bills.
So, so Panthers don't raise any warnings now?
Now they do.
Yeah,
they do now. But I'm sticking with what I said at the beginning of the season. So I'm hoping by the end of the year, they've given up hope, and they don't care anymore. That's what I'm hoping right now. Because, and again, their defense is good. Sam Darnold isn't really scaring me, and hopefully our defense by that time is getting people back. Hopefully, and that haven't lost anybody else.
So as Bucks fans, and you guys being lifetime Bucks fans, I'm gonna throw a strange fact, and y'all gonna be like, "Wow, this is week 5. Thursday will be week 6. That'll be 6 games we played. You realize the Bucks have only played one 1 o'clock game in 6 weeks?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I did notice that.
No, I didn't pay attention.
First time ever.
Yeah, the reason I noticed it, 'cause I'm tired of waiting to 4 o'clock for a damn game.
Yeah, because they want everyone to see
4
Brady.
o'clock and
They
8
want to make
o'clock.
sure that both coasts can see him.
Trust me, I noticed that.
And
I'm
Europe.
waiting all day long for these games to kick off. Right, so we all picked the Bucks to win against Philadelphia, but we're nervous.
Not me.
Oh.
I picked Philly.
Wow, really, we're doing this?
Yeah, it's a Thursday. They both got 4 days of rest, but Philly's going to be at home for an extra day.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
And the Bucks don't got a secondary. Let's not forget that.
Wow.
Not you. Yeah, get him, Sherm. Get him, Frat.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so you got any new music we can go out with?
Yeah.
Besides you and Gino, you got anything else?
No, I got the joint with J-Rock. I'm going to play that.
Cool. All right, man. Thank you.
It's like they completely ignored me.
Thank you.
Like, yeah,
thank you for
sure,
listening.
whatever. Play a song.
Thank you. Thank you, King Solomon, Queen of Sheba, for joining us. Alfred the Sith Lord, always. Serge Gotti, the Teflon producer. This is your main man, Mike D, and I'm always joined by
Reginald Gray.
This has been Covered 2 Conversations, 2 Tampanators of at least 2 topics for 2 points of view for 2 hours here on the world-famous Florida Radio.
Yeah. Welcome back, Mike.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play this Gino. Why I say Gino Lexus? Sergeant General feature J. Rock Jones. Get down. We out. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know how we do. We out of it, man.
Tell y'all about my favorite place. It's called ODS, aka Old Dirty Sundays. Get down. You know we gon' get down. Pick up the homies now. Kick up the Dolby sound. You know we gon' get down. Get it. 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 Get it.
Facebook, I give myself permission to play my song.
Telling me I need a hit for the club. Then I went and got us Mr. Cut a Rug. Got the drugging on some buds, puffing on the blunts. Uber to the club, Lulu and the cut. Stay humble and clothes clean, knowing they all see. Posted by D. Can speaking about squeezing the cheeks from these freaks every week. Just kidding in rhymes written. Trying to make you laugh with Fader and Cass. Can't tell me that he didn't. Time's ticking, club drums is kicking. Getting grubs the mission, so connection with the best to get down. You know we gon' get down. Pick up the homies now. Kick up the Dolby sound. You know we gon' get down. Get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, 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 get it. Get it, 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 get it. I told my man,
make you fit, all prick hammer toe. Baby girl got that gas, do your thing, I'm a cold. I'm a lover of tequila, big daddy don't smoke. She the queen of the city, king of underground. 6 cloud 9, head in the cloud. I'm a Floridian and Tampa be the town. Do me a favor, inform the neighbors. It's time to get down.